Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm teacher Roslina, and in today's video, I'm going to show you the content points for agree, disagree and partially agree for your essay writing in task 2. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's first of all look at the MUET writing test paper. This is what the paper will look like with 2 tasks for you to complete. This here is task 1. In task 1, you will be asked to write a reply letter or email. I already have a video on this and I shall leave a link for this video in the description below. So do go and watch this video later. And this here is task 2 of the writing paper. In this video, I shall only be focusing on this task. Let's read the question first. You are advised to spend about 50 minutes on this task. You attended a talk by an information technology IT teacher, which was organized by the school's IT club. The following comment was made by the guest speaker. Young people like to own the latest mobile phones to follow trends. Your teacher then asks you to write an essay expressing your opinion on this view. Write at least 250 words. Let's now have a look at this question a little bit closer. In the instruction, it says that you are advised to use only 50 minutes to write this essay for task 2. The time allocation for the writing paper is 75 minutes. So you will spend 25 minutes to answer task 1 and 50 minutes to complete task 2 here. This here is the situation given, and the situation is during a talk, the speaker, who is an IT teacher, made a comment. And this is the comment made, and it is this comment that will be the topic of discussion in your essay for task 2. The speaker said, young people like to own the latest mobile phones to follow trends. And this here is your task. You need to write an essay giving clearly your opinion about this statement. Let's look at this statement again. It is very important that you understand the question properly. I sometimes see students reading the topic too quickly and then misunderstand the question. So please read it properly and understand what the topic is about. Let's look at the terms used in this topic. Young people. This relates to the people who are between 18 to 24 years old. They might still be studying or have just graduated, or they may also be still looking for a job or has just started working. So we are talking about someone who may not be financially stable yet. The next phrase is the latest mobile phones. Here, it is not talking about simply having a mobile phone. The topic is talking about the latest mobile phones that has just come out. These new models would come out with better features, higher technology, and would often be expensive to buy. Follow trends. A person who follows trends would want to be in line with what is popular at the moment. This would perhaps suggest that the person cares too much about how they look and seem to others. And lastly is the instruction for you to write more than 250 words. Your essay needs to be discussing the topic based on your own opinion. It should be written in a more formal way. So after understanding the question, the next step for you to do is for you to plan your essay. You must do this first. I want to advise you to spend only 5 minutes on planning your essay. And these are the steps to take in planning your essay. First is for you to make your stand. Making your stand is to decide on whether you agree, disagree, or partially agree to the statement made. The next step is for you to get your content points ready. These content points must support your stand. So if you agree to the statement, all your content points must support your stand on why you agree. And the next step is for you to think of elaborations for each content point. Let's take a closer look on how to do all this. To make your stand, you need to decide on whether you agree, disagree, or partially agree to the statement. When you agree, you are saying that young people only buy the latest handphones because they want to follow trends. When you disagree, you are totally against the statement made. You are saying that young people buy the latest handphones not to follow trends, but because of other reasons. And the other stand that you can make is to partially agree to the statement. To partially agree is when you agree and disagree to the statement at the same time. I know that there are concerns about how to partially agree. I'm going to have another video on how to write partially agree essays later, so do look out for it. Let's now move on to the content points for your essay. You need to have 2 to 3 content points for your essay. As for me, I do encourage my students to have 3 content points. And these 3 content points are points that support your stand. You then need to have elaborations for these content points. These elaborations are sentences that will explain your point further. Let's now look at the content points to show that you agree to the statement. So here again, you are saying that you also believe that young people only buy the latest handphones because they want to follow trends. Content 1. Following trends shows your status. You can have elaborations that support this, as you feel that young people would choose not to just buy the latest model, but they also would tend to choose the famous brands. They seem to believe that having the latest handphones give them a sense of importance. They do this because perhaps they want to belong to a certain social class. The next point to support is that young people want the latest handphones to be seen to be up to date. As the elaboration, you can say that young people want to own the latest model. You believe that they do not want to be left out. They do not like to be seen to own something that is outdated. They want to be seen as someone who follows the development of a new technology. And the third point you can have is you can say that young people buy the latest handphones because they like to be seen as fashionable. Fashionable means to follow the current style. For your elaborations, you can say that young people like to follow their friends. Also, they are always exposed to new trends on social media. Because of this, they know what other people are using and they do not want to be left out. It will finally influence them and cause them to have the same high taste. The other stand that you can have is to disagree to the statement. Firstly, you feel that young people buy the latest handphones not because they simply want to follow trends, but because they go for quality. The elaboration is that young people want something that is of high performance. The latest handphones would have the latest technology that are more sophisticated than the previous model. Also, the new model would come with new applications that will be useful for them. If this video is helping you in some way, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And do share this video with someone who might need it. The second point to show you disagree is you can say that young people are more tech savvy. Tech savvy means to be very good with technology. The elaborations you can say is that because they are tech savvy, they would like to be up to date with technology. You could also say that they need the latest handphones to meet their needs for work. Similarly, because they are tech savvy, they will have a multi-purpose use for the handphones. The third content to disagree is that young people need the latest handphones to attend classes online. The elaborations you can say is that online classes and hybrid classes are the new norm. The latest handphones will allow you to do your research online. Having the latest handphones will allow you to receive and hand in assignments using the different apps that sometimes are not fully supported by the older models. Let's now look at the content points for partially agree. Because you are partially agreeing to the statement, your first content points will be for you to agree that young people do buy the latest handphones to follow trends. To support the statement, you may use one of the points given to agree in the earlier part of this video. You can say that they want the latest handphones to follow trends because it will show their status. And the next part of your essay is for you to say that you also believe that young people buy the latest handphones not to just follow trends, but because of other reasons as well. So the two content points after that will show that you also believe that young people want the latest handphones because they are tech savvy and because they need the latest handphones for their studies. This video ends here, and remember to check out this next video. I will see you soon. Goodbye and take care.